everybody. Welcome into the coach's office here at the Extreme Ice Center. It is our post-game wrap-up. We're going to be talking Charlotte Rush Premier Hockey on this Sunday, November the 19th, following a very big sweep by the Charlotte Rush Premier team over their big rivals, the Hampton Roads Whalers. I'm Tim Donnelly, voice of the Charlotte Rush. Going to be joined now by the head coach of the Charlotte Rush Premier Club, Ryan Crothers. Ryan, what an exciting weekend of Charlotte Rush hockey on the elite side, on the Premier side. Two big wins and got the job done against your big rivals.
Yeah, it was a great weekend of hockey in Charlotte. It's always nice to play at home, and really proud of our elite team and what they were able to accomplish and some really important games in the division. And the Premier team, followed their suit, and it was great. It was great hockey. I thought the brand of hockey we played was excellent. I thought we dictated the game and the tempo and the pace, and that's what we want to do, and I thought we accomplished that. And with the break coming up, I thought it was important for the guys to stay focused, and they did, and I'm proud of them for that. And I think as a team overall, this is probably the proudest moment of the season. We had 8 of the toughest games of the year in this stretch, 8 in a row, and then we'll have Hampton again for 2 more. And I think that 10-game stretch is really important, and right now we have 8 wins out of 8, so hopefully we'll enjoy our break here, and it's nice going into a break off of a win, so I'm really happy for our guys and proud of them.
Last night, Charlotte Rush get a 5-2 win over the Hampton Roads Whalers in that first game of the 2-game set. And Ryan, what did you like best about the 5-2 win on Saturday night?
I thought we just had a overall gutsy performance by our team. We had a lot of guys block shots and some big blocks, and we had some injuries and stuff, and guys stepped up. And PK and power play, special teams were excellent, and your special teams has to be good if you're going to win games, and that showed again today in the game. And I thought last night the same. I thought our PK did a phenomenal job, and I thought our power play was excellent as well. So our goaltending was great, and all 4 lines were clicking. So again, just real gutsy, and just what sticks out to me is the block shots and Max Lewicki's, for example, and guys just stepping up and doing things. And Godfrey took one in the chest. It's just like all our guys are blocking shots. Our skill guys, our 4th line guys, our stay-at-home D, our skill D, and just an overall complete effort. And guys put it all on the line.
Yeah, let's talk about the big play, too. Kyle Moore with a couple of goals last night. And after Hampton Roads had grabbed the lead 1-0, nice for him to pretty quickly in the next minute get that tying goal. That had to take some steam out of Hampton Roads there.
Absolutely. I think it's a deflating goal. Anytime the other team scores and gets momentum and you could come right back and get one back, it's deflating. So we talk about that, and Kyle Moore seems to be that guy. He's done it for us, all year, really. When a team comes and strikes, he's the guy that gets us back going. And I can't say enough about his play. I think he's been our most consistent forward over the last month. His game has really risen. Everything he's doing has just been better and better and better. And it's exciting, and it's what we wanted and we were waiting for. And Kyle has been excellent for us, and I think when he's going, he's probably one of the best forwards in the league, and he's showing that right now, and I'm really proud of him, and I'm happy with the work he's put in, and he deserves the points he's getting. He started off pretty slow here, and he's making up for lost time, but he's just playing hockey the right way, and I think that's the biggest thing. He learned how to play hockey the right way, and he trusted it, and now he's getting the benefits from it. So, yeah, he was excellent. He was a difference maker for sure.
Well, and also, too, talking about that game 5-2, the win, I talked to Rod Taylor before the game, and he knew that we were relentless on him. He said, Tim, if it hadn't been for our goalie, it might have been 9-2, because he knew that the Rush was just relentless, and their goalie did reasonably hold them in last night.
Yeah, Dixon is a great goalie. He's very good. He's proven in this league. He's got numerous shutouts, and he wins a lot of games for them. So for us, it's important to get a lot of shots, and I think we did. And I agree. I think the game could have been more. He made some really good saves. The one on his Gary backdoor in the 2-on-1 was excellent. He had some others. So, good goalie. But, we were able to get 11 in on him, and I think that speaks to our offense and how potent it is. And when we're going wave after wave, even with the top goalie, we're able to put up some points.
Let's turn to the big 6-1 win this afternoon here this Sunday, November the 19th. Sam Best, his 2nd win of the weekend. And again, Ryan, we knew Hampton Roads was really going to come out strong, but I thought you matched their intensity beautifully and just wore them down. Our power play today was amazing. We had stretches of a minute and 30 seconds in their zone. I just thought the puck movement was amazing today.
Yeah, I think, like you said, with Hampton Roads, they're very well coached. They're strict in their structure and their game plan, and they're just very good, and they have a lot of skill. And it was a challenge for our guys, especially coming back the next day. It's hard to string 2 wins against a really tough opponent together. So I'm proud of that effort, and our power play was excellent. Guys stuck to it. They knew their options, and we worked on it, and both power play units were productive. So when both power play units are going, it's easy for a coach. You just put the freshest one out there. And, special teams wins games now. That's the way the game's going and trending. And I thought our power play was great, but I thought our PK was exceptional. They have a very good power play. They always have a good power play. They have some big guns, and I thought we were able to negate a lot of the things that they wanted to do. And I think it started on our PK forecheck and in zone. I thought we were excellent and blocked shots. And your goaltender's your best PK guy. So special teams definitely won us this weekend, in my opinion.
And again, too, as Ryan mentioned, the best defense sometimes keeping that puck in the other team's end, and the Rush certainly did that. Ryan, I know you're a big Nick Izaguirre fan, but boy, I watched him this weekend, and I just thought he was so good. Both ends of the ice. Offensively, he just works so hard. I never saw a guy, too, who gets knocked down that bounces back up so quick as him.
I know, and I'm biased because he's been our captain for 2 years and won us a championship, but I think he's the most complete player in this league, and quite frankly, probably deserves more at a higher level. And he's been very good. He works every day. He's the first one at the rink, the last one to leave. Does all the little things. He's a vocal leader, but he leads by example as well. And he's dynamic at this level. I can't say enough. Our team has been completely different culture-wise since he got here. It gave Tyler Dill another strong leadership piece to work on. Tyler Dill's play and leadership has gone up as well. It's just some guys are big difference makers, and I think Gary is that for us. He's definitely a difference maker at this level.
Ryan, you also want to talk about Nick Godfrey for a moment, too, because he's a guy that sat out for a few games but got back into it last weekend in Boston. I thought, man, he was just fighting hard out there, a real fire plug. The sit-down, I think, really helped him a lot.
Yeah, and it's nothing that he did, on the ice. He's a very dynamic player. His speed is phenomenal. I think he complements the other two well. I think that's a fast line. The Barrow, Hedlund, Godfrey line is a ton of speed. When they play fast, they're very good. When they want to slow things down and start going south before they go north, they struggle. So when they play a north game and they're moving and they're snapping pucks around, they're hard to defend because they're so fast. So Nick Godfrey's been excellent. He plays in all situations now. He gets some power play time. He's a PK guy, and 5-on-5 he plays on one of our top lines. So very happy with him. I think he's come a long way as well. I think it took him a little while culture-wise and systems and stuff like that. And he's really fitting well and meshed well with our group, and he's going to be a difference maker for us all year.
We could talk about a lot more, guys. Time will prohibit that. But, Ryan, let's also talk about the fact that what a great way to go into the Thanksgiving break. You and the guys get a well-deserved rest right now from hockey. A lot of guys are going home for Thanksgiving. But then the success in Boston and now here, just a great way to go into the Thanksgiving break, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, my staff did an excellent job preparing for these 8 games and travel-wise and everything, and I can't thank them enough. And we had Blake on the bench today, and he was excellent, and just full organizational effort. I think what we're doing here is something really special, and it's always a lot easier to go into a vacation after some big wins and be able to relax a little bit and sit back and reflect on how good you've been over the last 8 games. Because for me, we kind of harp on getting better every day, and that's great. But I think this will give us some time to reflect on everything we've done positive and the success we've had in the standings and individually. So I'm excited to take a few days to decompress, and then I'll be right back in to video, and we'll have a little skate here tomorrow just to keep the guys going, and then they'll break off for Thanksgiving, and hopefully they'll have an enjoyable time with their family and friends, knowing that they've accomplished a lot of good things on the ice.
Last comment for Ryan Crothers, head coach of the Charlotte Rush Premier team. Ryan, one of the things we're going to start doing more of on the broadcast is, when we can, interviewing parents of the players. We did that today twice. We interviewed Scott Amox, who was up from Dallas, Texas, to watch Micah. And we interviewed him between periods 1 and 2. And then in the Premier game, we interviewed John Farrow, Joey Farrow's dad, and just talked about him. But, Ryan, you and Trevor and your coaching staff is so humble. But these guys, both these parents, could not say enough on this broadcast when I interviewed them about the Rush organization, not only what you and your coaching staff has been teaching them on the ice, but also off the ice, too. They were just both incredibly complimentary of the job that you guys have been doing the last couple of years.
Oh, it's really nice of them, and we definitely appreciate it. You know, a lot of times you just hear negative. You don't get to hear a lot of positive, so it's definitely nice to hear that. And I love what we're doing here in Charlotte. I think it's something special. I think we have a great facility. We have a great staff, and things are really good here, and it's fun to be a part of that. It's fun to come to work every day, and it doesn't feel like work. So, and our players, for us, it's more important to make them better people in the community than hockey players, and I think we're doing a good job at both. And excited to see what the future holds for us as well. And the Charlotte Rush is becoming a destination now. And 3 years ago, I don't think we ever would have imagined getting to this point. And we're here, and we want to continue to get better, and we want to continue to have a positive impact on these kids' lives on and off the ice. And hopefully the parents recognize our efforts, and it's nice to hear the positive.
Oh, the two I did sure recognized it today. Ryan, great weekend of Charlotte Rush hockey. Hope you and your family get a chance to enjoy this Thanksgiving holiday, and we'll look forward to talking to you in another week and a half as we get set for Hampton Roads on the roads in the rematch.
Thanks a lot, Tim.
All right, that's Ryan Crothers, head coach of the Charlotte Rush Premier Club. And again, thanks so much for watching. You can go to our Charlotte Rush social media sites, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter to find all the action. Of course, don't forget about our Charlotte Rush YouTube channel as well. For all of us at the Charlotte Rush, have a blessed Thanksgiving. I'm Tim Donnelly, voice of the Charlotte Rush, and thanks for watching.